Hey, this is my 100th video.
Wow!
100 videos in 10 months. Not up to 10 months though. To be 10th, my 10th month on the 14th of March. On my 1 year on the 14th of May. I'm so very excited. I should second that's it. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So finally I'm doing this. Ta-da! This is my 100th video, guys. 100 freaking videos, amazing life-saving topics covered. This is really a milestone that I chose to intentionally celebrate, and you're part of my party. Welcome. Okay guys, so in today's video, what do you expect? I'm going to be answering questions that have been thrown at me from from online basically, and I'm going to try to answer them. I did something very spectacular. I got those questions and I archived them so that I will not start thinking of the answers. So I'm going to answer top of my head, and so that's what basically it's going to be. So if you're new here, welcome. If today is the first time you see my face, this is an amazing place to settle and not scroll away from. Subscribe and you're going to totally enjoy the groove that is in this place. Okay, if you're a returning subscriber, you make me roll. Thank you so much for coming back and being part of my first ever question and answer on my 100th video right here on my YouTube channel. I have so much love for you guys, and I'm just excited. Let me even give you guys backstory, guys. I have put off doing this video for the longest time. For the last 2 weeks, I kept pushing it away and saying, okay, I'm gonna make it really grand, like this, like that. But I just told myself that why am I procrastinating? My channel needs me back. Okay, so it's not like I've been away for a long time, if you know what I mean, but I still have put up videos. I have even had to delete 1 or 2 videos or more just so that I can hit this one as a 100, guys. True life confession. So I looked at my videos and I'm like, okay, so which one can I be? And of course I had to even delete some that were unlisted videos, which were like my tutorials that are not relationship wise. But after deleting them, I discovered that they didn't even add up to the 100. So why was I kidding myself? So I had to delete just one that was public, because I'm about to redo it subsequently. And so let's go straight into the question and answer. If you have not subscribed, this is the right time. On this celebratory day is a good time to subscribe. Like this video, especially if you're watching right here and you're at this point. When you like it, it's okay. It makes it very easy for YouTube to recommend it to other people to watch. I have the questions here on my smartphone, and I'm gonna just go straight into it. Okay, so when I was doing this, I have been working on my online course. If you don't know, I've been I have set up an online school for editors and proofreaders, which is really my first business ever, something I've done for the last 13 years. So I started up this academy in 2018, so this is like the second batch. It's gonna happen, and I'm working on the courses back and forth, receiving inquiries and stuff. When I told myself that this is the last time you're gonna put off doing this video. Okay, so the questions are right here. So I'm gonna go straight into doing it, but I'm gonna answer as much as I can and make sure that I don't repeat anyone that has already been asked before, if you know what I mean. Let's go right into it. Now the first question is from TJ Dan. TJ is an amazing friend of mine on Facebook. We have never met, but we are like kindred spirits. He said, did you have doubts about getting married? Now, when you say doubts, is it about if I would ever get married? If it is like, if I have doubts if I will finally ever get married, no. I always had the hope. I always, knew and desired that I was going to get married one day, live the baby girl life, live good life with my husband. So I never had doubts when it came to whether I would get married. If also you're asking about doubts as in, wait, let me see how the question is phrased again. How did you ever have doubts getting married. Yeah, so no. Then even when my husband came and I had to get married, I didn't make the decision on with any pressure or doubts or regrets. No. And trust me, I keep everything on 100. Like, I know the fear person now, right? So there's no need to lie. There's no need to paint anything. Okay, so number 2 question said, now that you're married, do you sometimes regret or second guess your decision? Nope. I don't. If you don't know, yes, okay, well, I don't expect you to know, guys, because I've not really shared it in the public. I have shared it in a small group, when I did my choir hookup. Yes, I shared it with people there. But the way I got married it's not usual. It's not like your usual, boy meets girl, fall in love, and got the, wow proposal. Yeah, it was amazing, but we were totally on our lane. And the things that happened running up to my getting married were not usual, because of course I'm not a usual girl, so what do you expect? So, I found out a lot of things about the fact that marriage was, of course, marriage was delaying. I was already back home with my parents, taking care of my sick father who was recovering, left my abode in Abuja for 12 years, after 12 years, and I was home to stay with them, and I had this deep conviction that I should just remain with them back in my state. And, so left all that I have worked for, my work and all that, and I came home, and then I had this sudden pressure not to go back to Abuja. Like, I should stay with my parents, take care of them and all that, just totally serve them, okay? Because that was going to be the only other time I would have had to take care of them in that space of time after leaving home at 27, okay? Well, my leaving home was another story. How I ran away from home at 27 is another story for another day. So when my husband even came proposed, from when he showed up the first time, when I said no, and he showed up again after 5 months, and I said yes. A lot of things happened in that 5 months, and we weren't dating, we weren't talking like, back and forth. I was, so everything that happened when I said yes was because I had already gotten, I call it surgery, like a divine kind of surgery. I was so sure, I knew that this was it. I was in that zone where I'm like, even if the whole world was against me, I was gonna get married anyway. So, and truly, that what happened. Some people who said, why are you getting married to him in particular? They came from a traditional wedding, like when we're almost done. You know what I mean? So no, I didn't have any doubt at all. I was so sure it was at the center of my will and destiny. Yeah. So I hope that answered your question. If you leave me, I'll keep talking about it. You know. Okay, the third question now. Do you think that perhaps you should have waited a little bit longer before you got married? No, I already waited till I was 39 and 11 months old, 1 month to my 40th birthday. I think that's a long time to have waited, okay? I was such a perfectionist when it came to, I was not going to marry anyhow, and I gave it time. I was one of those people that people had given up on, like, this girl is too choosy, she's not going to ever get married. So I think I waited, as long as, God wanted it, okay? Now, the next question is, okay, it's a follow-up of the other one. He said, do I sometimes feel maybe if you meet new people and wonder what would have been if you weren't married? Okay, if maybe I wish I would have waited longer, maybe meet new people, and I wasn't gonna meet nobody. I wasn't gonna meet nobody, man. I wasn't, I wasn't sure. Like, I was sure that there was no other person to see. Like, every other person I'm going to see will have to be a friend if they are in the center of the wheel for my life, okay? So I have met the good, bad, and ugly. I've met, good people, dated them. Not like there are a lot of them, but I knew that when I saw my husband, I would know, and that was exactly what happened. So yeah, no. So I didn't feel like I should need to wait longer to meet new people. Now, do you wonder what would have happened if you weren't married? I would have still been happy doing my thing, waiting for this my husband, maybe. Yeah, that's the answer to that question. Now, the next question here is saying, what's your weakness that you hide perfectly from the world? Something bad about yourself that only you know. Only me know. Oh, jeez. I was about to say I bite my nails, but now not only me knows that. I was about to say, what's the bad habit? Bad habit. Bad habit. Baby, what's my bad habit? Okay, they say the one that only me knows. Bad habits. I can't think of anyone really, so that this video will not be getting long for nothing. I can't think of any one thing that you guys, my husband said that he's waiting to hear, but it's not because of him, guys. You know, I keep it on 100, right? But I sincerely can't think of anything that is bad that only me know, like only me know and I do. I don't know. There's none, in fact. There's none. On to the next question. Okay. Yeah, my husband knows all of them. You see why? In fact, that last part of the question was what spelled it. If you told me what my bad habits, I have a couple that would have been mentioned. But when you said that only me know, nah. I'm not one of those people that get married and stay single inside the marriage. Why was I not waiting? So guys, that's what it is. Now, so Abdurazak sent in this question and said, I want to start a new channel. What tools and apps do I need to have to gather more reach faster? I guess that's a new YouTube channel. Abdurazak, you want to start a YouTube channel? Start already! Welcome to the family. What tools and apps do you need to be able to gather people faster? You can look at my video. As at this time I'm recording this video, I have about 345 followers, and this is almost 10 months of being here on this channel. Now that is just to say that let me also add that if you look at my titles, my videos, they are so amazing, right? So that doesn't mean that it's bad content or all of those things. So I would say that first of all, how YouTube works for one person is different from how it works for the other person. What I would say is, you want to start the channel, start already. Just start with what you have. Yeah, you have a camera, you have good lighting. Like I'm sitting close in front of my window right now. Even though I have lighting, on both sides of this, I'm still in front of my window. So start with what you have, okay? And the tools you need are a recording device, good lighting, content in your head, written scripts, something that will prompt you to remember what you want to say, and go out there and be amazing. Remember, the message you have or whatever it is that you have, whether it's entertainment, it's inspiration or education, somebody's life depends on it. They are waiting for you. So start already. Don't wait for the tools and apps and stuff. But if you ask for tools and apps also, when I'm on my laptop, uploading and editing, because not all the time that I edit on my laptop, I edit on my phone, most times on the go. I use I use InShot on my phone to edit. I also use what they call that now. I use my YouTube Studio app to check analytics and stuff, and get to know how my videos are performing. Sometimes after some days you'll be able to tell if your video is doing well or not, because there's always a report button where you can look at your impression and how it's doing. So with that prompt, and that's from YouTube free, with that prompt I know whether I should change my thumbnail or edit my title, stuff like that. So you have to put your eye down and understand the app called YouTube. The app called YouTube is a whole academy on its own, but you can't get to know everything first outside the family before you come in. So I would say start first, study YouTube, watch videos that some people have done and get to know some best practices, and then on the go you're going to learn. When I'm on my laptop, I was trying to say, when I'm on my laptop editing, I edit with my laptop app called it's just video editor. It came with my laptop. Some people don't believe it, but that's it. I don't have any sophisticated editing app anywhere. Then when I want to record my screen, I have an app called Ice Cream Screen Recorder. That's what I used to do my tutorials, online courses and stuff. When I'm also done recording and I want to also shrink the video so that the size is not a lot, so that it doesn't take a lot of data, I use the Handbrake app. Okay, then I upload. There's also another fantastic tool I use to check whether my titles are optimized and all that. It's called TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy.com. You still check them up. Tube as in TUBE Buddy, BUDDY. Yeah, so TubeBuddy is an amazing app. It tells you keywords you should use, that are popular, that are being searched, and all that. It helps you even look at your competitions and know what they're doing, and look at the keywords that they're using to rank really high. Okay, TubeBuddy is just something you need to go, and there's a free version. All of this is I told you there are free versions, so start. Okay, start already. Alright, this video is already long. I will probably have to do a part 2 of this video, question and answer. If you had an amazing time listening to me and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe right now. Put the notification bell on so that you don't miss the part 2, which is going to be popping. Okay, ask me anything in the comment section or Instagram DM, and I'm going to include them in the second part. Go ahead and subscribe, like this video. Make sure you like this video, please, so that it can be available to other people to watch. Also share with somebody who totally likes to have fun like me. And remember, right here on the channel, we live, love, and chill. What is life without love? What is life without actually living it? And then what is life without chilling, making the money to make sure that life is sweet and sweeter, So that's what we do right here on this channel. And I focus and I have so much bias for men, because I think that men deserve to be happy and amazing, and also be able to pass on the love that they have to their wives and their children, so that we have sweeter families. Yeah, so that is the spice of my channel. So go ahead and do just that, and I will see you in my next video. Ta-da! Meanwhile, this is my 100th video, and I'm not taking it for granted. I have new things coming on the channel. Look out for it. The part 2 is going to come. Let your question be part of it. Drop the question right now in the comment section. Okay, bye.